The Italians now in first and second place, but David, I wonder if they've just used too much energy today, because a lot of riders in the back of that pack have spent the day surviving in the big punch and also out of the wind.
Yeah, and he looks to me still now with about, what, even 6th, 7th back from there. A lot of riders aren't putting the effort in. If you, the slipstreaming, Paul, is something in there. You can almost, I won't say freewheel at the back of this bunch, but it's not the same as being at the front, is it? The Italians then, yet again, starting to sort this one out. They really want to put the pressure on to stop anybody going for a long one. That's Malberti, the winner of the time trial just a couple of days ago. Go on the front. This is what he has to do. Ride this one through. They're going to try and set it up for the reigning world champion, Figueras of Italy, who won it last year. And now the Italians finished first, second, third and fourth last year in the under-23 world champions. It looks like they have a chance today.
Well, it may be, but they're going to have to respond very quickly. I just saw a Polish rider leaping out of the group there. We're in the tunnel at the moment. Let's just see exactly who's going to come out in first position. There is a lone leader, but the Italians are still in control.
And that is always the worry, that one man would go with about a kilometre to go and catch everybody napping. Has he got the strength? Still the Italians on the front then, trying to hound him down. It was a long, lone ride he's put in there. They've got him in sight then, and still he's trying to stay away though, and he's going to, oh, is he going to make it now? Still this Polish rider chose just the right time to go.
It's a very long finishing straight, you know, and he's got to keep going, but the Italians have opened up the sprint behind. They're in first and second position, David, and I think it may well be that they've judged it just right.
But they're carrying on into the sprint finish, and still the Italians then, and they come onto the line, and he's not going to make it. On this side, it's one of the Norwegians who's going to get this one. It's Norway on the line. Alan Vasco got him happy with that one. It went to number 94 of Norway, Amundsen of Norway. Well, Atle said to us, watch for the men in yellow. They'll be at the front, and they've got the victory.
Well, he's going to be very happy with that.
Hey, he's in our hotel. We have champagne tonight.
What a remarkable ride there. The Italians were superb throughout the day, but when it came down to that bunch sprint, in fact, Cavalsval had obviously put a very good word out to his riders this morning. They knew just exactly what they had to do, David. As you look again, the Italians did launch the sprint. It was quite remarkable how they placed their man there, but when it came to the finish line, the man in yellow there was right in the centre. He had the power to keep the big gear going all the way up to the line, and once he was into the final 25 or 30 metres, nobody was going to come round. Kurt Asler, Arvidsson, and he takes the victory up to the northern countries, and what a remarkable sprint finish that was for him.
Well, I'm sure Atle is going to be over the moon with that one. I don't know using cliche, but that's certainly a tremendous ride there. We saw this morning at, what was it about? We left the hotel at 7 o'clock this morning, and they were there, the Norwegian lads with the British lads coming down to the start, all a bit bleary-eyed after having, I suppose, only about 7 or 8 hours sleep and get up that crack of dawn. But it just came good then at the end for the Norwegian rider. Burst in the pack. You see what a big fella is too. Look at the size of his headstock on his bike. He shows he must be around about 5'10", I suppose. Certainly very tall. And the Spanish got second, and just behind it, I would not recognise the third place one on the back there. It's got a number 2 after it, but you try and spot him. But certainly, if there were 2 of them from that country there, is it Moldavian? No, it can't be. Well, look at the first gold medal for the Norwegian men in the world level, because we have had a Norwegian victor in the women's racing.
Yeah, we're going back to the World Championships in Sicily and Capodolondo. In fact, Monica Valvik won the World Championships there for Norway, and that was in a bunch sprint as well, so a little bit of similarity between the 2 victories.
But here we are then, the first gold medal going to Norway at world level for men, and this was won convincingly by a man who's obviously by his build, and we've seen him up there on the rostrum, a sprinter, and he showed it to fine form to take that gold medal here in San Sebastian today.